You start.
Okay. So, hello. Again, my name is Darnell, and today I'm here to talk about Hawaii schools. Or actually, Hawaii should have free preschools for all Hawaii residents. So, as you know, it's very expensive to live here in Hawaii. A lot of people are struggling financially just to make, ends meet. So I feel that one way to eliminate some of that, as far as family-wise, with kids, eliminate some of those issues is to have the kids, preschool kids, get into school for free. So in these three pictures, what do you guys see with, obviously you see a kid crying, a boy trying to get away from the parent, and a child looking sad, yeah. So what do you guys see, or what,
You don't have interaction with other kids.
Okay, what else? As far as preschool child, the parents need help. Well, these are basically reactions of students or kids that don't attend school. One, they have a hard time transitioning into class, separating from their parents, so they end up crying. And then because of that, it gives extra work for the teachers to try to calm them down, along with trying to help out the rest of the class. The second picture, the child doesn't want to go to school, again, because they want to stay home with the parents, or they're not able to socialize with their friends, so they reacted not wanting to come. And then this child at the end, again, she may not have the best socialization skills with other kids, so she ends up isolating herself from the rest of the students or her friends. Okay, so again, not to bring back, but financially, or Hawaii again, is very high cost things. Average house, family house is like about $800,000 plus. Families have to work multiple jobs. Like myself, I have to work 2 jobs, and my husband has to work just to somewhat even make ends meet, and then just to even provide, food, clothing for my kids or for ourselves. It's tough. So again, to eliminate that, it would help. So back in the day when my son was younger, I worked at a private preschool. Average cost at that time was about $1,200 to $1,400 for a 4 to 5-year-old student to attend. I worked there at that school, and my director told me to enroll him, and she'll offer 60% off. On top of that, I applied for financial aid, which they only paid like a little over $100 a month, to cover the cost. And so with all that help, I still had to pay, or we still had to dish out like $500+ for him to attend, which was still expensive because that was pretty much almost one paycheck, for me. So we ended up enrolling him in another school. It was a private school, but then it was at that time was like maybe $400, so it was a little bit more affordable. Although we still had a hard time paying. But with that, if I was able to send him to a private, free preschool, that would have eliminated stress on us financially, and he would still gain the skills and knowledge that he's gained in the other preschool. So this is a chart that shows nationwide. In orange is 4-year-olds that attend preschool, and in blue is the 3-year-olds. So from 2002 to 2016, I mean, the 4-year-old average went up. So from 14% of kids going to 32%. Compared to Hawaii, obviously we had nothing in 2002 to 2014, and then 2015, 2016, you see about 2% of 4-year-olds were attending preschool, which is kind of sad, because at that age that's when they're learning the most. They need to learn all these skills, socializing, basic academic skills to move on to enter kindergarten. Okay, so I'm going to give you my example of my reasons why they should attend. So my first reason is that private preschools are like too expensive. Like on average, here in Hawaii is about $11,000 a year for a 4-year-old child to attend. And then on top of that, a lot of them end up being waitlisted because there's such a high demand that these kids get in, but they still have to keep with this teacher-to-student ratio, so they can't accept a whole bunch of them at one time. So parents that can afford to put their kids in end up having the child on a wait list. Unless you go to someplace else, you find someplace else, but you might end up paying even more money. Again, you can get help from Child Care Connection, Arbor Care, or Patch. Those are state-funded places that help, financially. But the way you get the money is based on your income. So if you make too much money, then they're not going to be able to help you. So, and that's where we fell in, where they didn't give us too much. They gave us a little bit of money, but not enough to pay for the thing or majority of it. And then my second reason for them to attend is that they will learn their basic skills, their knowledge when attending preschool. So their fine gross motor skills, learning how to kick, run, jump. A lot of kids in preschool, or they don't attend preschool, they're not going to be able to develop these basic skills, which gross motor skills eventually helps them with their fine motor skills. So they're going to have a hard time writing, stacking simple blocks, doing simple puzzles, because they're not going to have all these skills. They also will, with this, they'll learn social emotional skills. This will help them be able to socialize better with friends, communicate with teachers. They'll be able to listen, take turns. They'll learn the difference of multicultural, acceptance of the different cultures out there, and language and cognitive skills. So being able to solve problems with not just work problems, but with other students. So if they end up getting into an argument, with their communication skills that they learn, they'll be able to talk with the other students and hopefully resolve their problems on their own, or if the teacher needs to help out, but it will be easier versus them fighting with each other physically. And then having a structured environment teaches them to be able to be more attentive, sit in a group setting, and be able to focus and retain their attention a little bit longer, versus if they didn't attend preschool, they'd probably be running all over, just doing whatever they please when they want to. So I did have an interview with a teacher named Laura, and she mentioned that, well, she's been teaching for 14 years, and she's taught kinder to third grade, and she says that to her students that don't come to or don't have preschool experience, they have a hard time adjusting. I mean, eventually in the beginning, they come in not knowing how to write their names, not knowing the basic ABCs, numbers, colors, shapes. They have a hard time with routine, or even simple following directions, because they're in their own little world and they think they can do whatever they want to do. So she feels that it's important for all children to attend preschool. She also said that for her, the child will also learn how to share and work together with one another, and problem solve. Okay, and then my final reason for having a free preschool is that they are better prepared for kindergarten. They'll have an easier transition. They won't feel isolated. They will have more confidence in themselves that they can do the work, that they can be in the same group as the rest of the students, versus a child that didn't have school or like preschool background. They will be struggling in writing, just the basic writing skills. They will have to be put out of their class or put in a separate group to be working on these simple skills that the rest of the class will know. So they will have also better reading skills, math skills, and just even if it's the basic, they'll be a little bit more advanced than a child that didn't attend school. And then they were able again to sit and work together with their peers or other students. So, again, I feel that it's very important for a child, or actually for Hawaii, because we are very expensive here, to have free preschool for all Hawaii residents. That will alleviate the stress on the family, for one. Trying to come up with money to pay for this $10,000 plus school, and working multiple jobs. At least if they could work just that one, each parent could work their single job, they'll have more time to spend with the family. And I think that's one of the most important things, is family time. Building the relationships within the family. It would again gain, student or child will gain learning experiences, their basic skills, their basic knowledge, and it will help have an easier time transitioning to kindergarten, which from there it helps with the teachers. Transitioning, it gives them more time to help other students, in the beginning of the school year, because it is a stressful time of the year. Besides report cards and stuff, but having easy transitions, it just makes their life easier. So in general, it just having free preschool makes everybody's life easier. But yeah, so anybody had any questions or comments? Concerns? Do you guys all agree?
If they did open up the school, you'd have more job openings.
Yeah, that would be right.
Jobs.
And maybe families that are struggling to look for jobs, maybe they could somehow start off.
Yeah.
Working with maybe with their student, because that's how I was with my son. I was in preschool and he came with me.
wonder if they could do federal grants. Grant money. Statewide. Federal
Statewide.
grant.
Yeah. I know, Kamehameha School is supposed to be offering, or they offer several schools around Hawaii grants to open up preschool. So I want to say like at least 4 or 5 schools got this grant that will open up preschools at that particular location. But I believe it's like like low income areas. I mean, of course, it always happens with the low income type, but
So you can wait for
it's yeah. I mean, I guess we have to start somewhere, but
I think even Weinberg Foundation they have, right? They do.
they do
I think they have
like scholarship
or scholarship. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys again for listening to my speech. Hope it was informative and persuasive.